Talal Rafi, the economist at Deloitte Economics Institute and an expert member of the World Economic Forum.
So I think slowly the funding is coming through. Hopefully we can pass the IMF conditions and go for the second tranche as well. But as far as the reforms that are needed, we need to work on a number of structural reforms. So particularly one thing I would say is the first and most important thing that I have been talking about a lot, and also even the main opposition party had put it as its number one priority, is the independence of the central bank. So that's something, that's one of the core structural reforms that are essential. Because if you look at, just to give a brief summary of how we got here, one of the main reasons would be populist policies. And like, for example, rice from the moon or bread at 2 rupee 50 cents. So historically, so it's mostly been funded by monetary financing or debt. Right. So monetary financing is, for example, the central bank basically printing money. So this has led to, for example, if you look at the primary budget surplus, we have only attained it 4 times in 75 years. Right. So we're not even talking about fiscal deficits. So with such discipline, it's usually like when you have large fiscal deficits, that kind of explains why Sri Lanka has a consistently higher inflation rate when compared to countries in the rest of the region. And when inflation rates are much higher, it also results in interest rates being higher, so that the real interest rate has to be positive. So Sri Lankans have been borrowing at a higher cost. Right. And also when you have large fiscal deficits, it also results in the government borrowing from the banks, especially the state banks. So there's a crowding out effect. Right. So generally the cost for the rest of the private sector is also